Alright, here. Kind of don't expect this thing to probably go well today. Mainly because, like, probably like, a lot of people are probably looking at maybe Harp Isle stuff. Early access for the game has just launched, but I'm not in early access, so I have to stick to costs, I guess. But anyways, welcome in. I'll be grinding today here. Here's Smuglet. And I'll most likely do its missions a second time, which... Here I have my own Smuglet here. Alright. Grand Tree. Alright. I have this funny Smuglet. Nothing. But like other small gliders are, not truly. Magma Chamber. Is Barracuda arguing with Ghost? Nice. Beginning. Colorful lightning strikes from above. There's like strike spit points around here. I think a small chance to spawn a crash firework too. Right. Yo, insane movement. What's up? Politicon Papa 12. What's up? Welcome in. And I kind of expect you probably be the only chatter here because probably many other of the cost watchers might be watching a bit of Harp Isles content since early access release like earlier, but I did not opt in for it, and I'm not an early access person, so I have to stick with cost till the 13th. In like a couple days, I'll probably start listing out my August schedule. Alright. Teen. Not sure what this Akanatos is doing. There's a Kendall right there. Average Kendall, like the Fae plush. Oh. Oh, so they apparently said they got the Fae plush, which is that plushie for like spending like $50 USD on the LSS pin set. Well, I'm gonna head into hardcore for faster growing. For this Noctuli, just so I can get the missions down faster. As we have an active hurricane in this server. Goal's gonna harm a nest. Well, for like nest upgrades, like Woodra. Haven't stolen yet. How to talk right, for someone said, huh? Nothing, nothing. It's the good old nothing, nothing. At least I can correct myself. The coral reef. Paralysis here. How that killed Korra's. You have this Egen Ward in here doing some stuff. it gonna do damage? Found a great target. And nothing. So I have a completely blank Noctuli slot. Kind of slightly rare to even get like a single trait on like one of these slots that wasn't nested. One says they haven't seen Gaimon in a long time. Model. Did they take the walking sound from Ordeep and pasted it onto that thing? Cause I remember that walking sound from Orneep. They literally just pulled the sound from Orneep into there. Actually. We got a bit of fighting over here. Aggressive Woodra and Dalgera. Here we got paralysis over here. Just biting something. Yeah, petrified tree. Also got a couple Noctulis over here too. Probably some people doing the missions too. Alright, get it. Such a tired Noctuli. Fantaris. saying that Gaharts are their favorite species to kill. Now people are like just talking about like Gahars and stuff. It only grows through. Not the clannies. Morgan reflective damage back to ya. There's a Fernifly that just soared above me. I'm going back for real with Coffin. Good group of. Did you join my friend Diabetes pack? Cause that's a friend of mine. One thing I've mainly been seeing is that I've been getting a bit better performance. Here we are. That's like a Ven 5 Rukig. That could help kill. What's going on here? Found a kind of volcano. Fight. There's an NPC over here. Just kind of right at the edge. Here. I have my friend Video XNX. It's like, I think like I seen them actually playing Harp Isles when early access released, so I think they probably were maybe an early access person, but due to early access, this is most likely probably gonna be my worst stream for this year. I mean, for this month maybe. But I don't mind. I just show these just for passion project. I just do this for passion. It's kind of a smaller server though. When I bleed, that's a lot. Got a little carried away, forgot to heal. That means the bleed works well, great. But like for like these landmarks, it just keeps telling me that I discovered them, even that they're a new discovery, even though I kind of already seen them. I wonder if it's like only shows up once per session or something. Here's the Warden Door, which is a landmark. And it didn't say new discovery. But I cannot always backwards fly. And I think I could see a bit of fireworks there before like all of this rock and stuff rendered in. There's this Valhalix here with, what was that? Zuku. There's also an angelic nesting somewhere. We have an Alafu there. And they're just... And then as Sparkling Sunset begins, which I've seen this a lot in main realm, but never ever in hardcore. This does help increase the frequency of these firework spawns, and they also yield higher in sparklers. Got 22 combined from that. There's a couple more of them here. $26. Did that one just give me like 26, or was that 26 combined from both of them? The grays are here. And yeah, I just fell in the water. Ew. There's 14 from there. But now, since the sparkling sunset is gone, we're mainly back to normal spawn rates and normal pay ranges. Far away to interact. So those are pretty small. But I guess I'll leave now. pure and hardcore, and now I have just like these here. There's like a pretty big Lotel Arius over there. Oh, and oh, my bad. I love the way this one jumps. Wish I had more stamina though. And yeah, sometimes Sparkler just spawn floating in the air. And now it's only 4, which is pretty, like, very low. The tail wiggle is killing me. Aptly has the same walking sounds as our Neep. Not sure how to scroll now. This is a lot right. Well, check the roll. Which mainly the only people that could be like selling areas is like content creators and stuff. Just talking to people inside of Discord. Lose it. I'm now just gonna wait here. Hopefully get Crackling Sky or something. Mag Rock for Magnace. I'm just the mag. There's like a couple of variants of mag or so. Like if I go here, if I go mag here. And also Magmaster. What trait slash mutation slash Ven? Ven 5 damage weight, Glowtail, and Shadow. Move, Bite, Weight, VI, Creta, and Squid. This is right. Bite trait on Aquatic Behemoth. Very close. I have a damage weight Archu. I think when this event ends, they'll put the Summer Paradise mutation boosters up. Summer Paradise will start after fireworks end. I picked up a rock. A bunch during different events. To be honest, with my Robux, I mainly save them for like a bit of stuff like... I usually like... Some recurring purchases I mainly make are like... I usually spend like... I think like 900 Robux at Dragon Adventures or something, like a month or so. I usually play that off camera. Like, lately, like last night, I spent like 2,000 Robux on like 16,000 Mush and Warden. Yeah, I bought Mush and Warden. You got another Isolon? You dare say that? What is like people talking about the Robux species Isolon? How much slots do you have? So we have some stuff here. You have Basalt Cave. Shadow Isles. Sometimes when like the migration's like in the center here, you don't know if the actual migration is either Shadow Isles or Basalt Cave. Oh, zombified Oxytalus. Probably my friend there too. I have double like every slot. To be honest, when like people were talking about like adding like revive cooldowns or something, like they were like talking about like people like having multiple of the same slot just to bypass it. Because many people probably are just against revenge killing, which what revenge killing is like, say you're just like some cute maybe Kendall or something that's just trying like a teen Kendall like at age 47 trying to walk around like from a bridge or so, try to swim around a bit, and then like all of a sudden like you get tackled by like by like by like squids or neeps, fly and like angelic wardens and stuff, and then you die because that's like a lot to handle. And then what revenge killers do is like they'll grab a slot that's like much stronger, like something like sometimes like in overkill scenarios where they bring out like an entire super behemoth such as like a Turum or Kortos, or mainly like a Sanctuary, and then they could just chase after all the people that are involved with killing them and try and keep them until they're dead. And like with like flyers and land creatures, like there's like a bit of instances where like if you're against one person, you're kind of screwed. Like pretty much with like if you're like a Cavadoris and like there's like Galacties on you, that's hitbox like backward slide hitbox abusing. Well, there's pretty much no way you can hit them, and like your only best chance just flee to a source of water and just get to the bottom of it. And then like the Galacticrons would either one like try to be so desperate that they'll go into water and then you just kill them, or two they'll just, which is will most likely back off, and sometimes they'll even like grab like a Creta or Turum or something like that would tank you a lot, or probably like swarm you with a lot of aquatics, and then like you get out, they bring out their Galacties, or sometimes like when you're low or so they'll differentiate with have like one person be Creta, one person be a Turum, and then like you're just gonna have to log or something. And like many people, like especially if they have like very highly venerated slots or so, like this one is Ven 5, like even though I revived 17, like you see I have 12 logs, like combat logging average 7. Here, I'm just gonna take a screenshot of this, but no, not that. Kind of got but I now have 7 real life days played on this slot, aka a real life week. Like this is like if I played like like from Sunday and then like to the Sunday next week. So here, I can grab a firework here. And like this IRL week has been amassing for like a couple months or something. Probably since like April is when I started like amassing all of this. I am the verge of death. Friends here, like. And yeah, especially with like Heart Bios releasing on the 13th, I'm probably am gonna do a bit of stuff or so. Maybe do stuff, maybe finish off like 100%ing Avatar Frontiers of Pandora or something. I might probably do. Probably get myself back into the world of like, cause Heart Bios is gonna be based on James Cameron's Avatar, and I kind of want to get back into that series or so. I might maybe watch some of the other films or so. I've seen 2 of them kill full Venkora. And then a term kills Mary Koras. Oh lord, reproducing, someone said. Give up iron. Oh wait, huh? Versus like, my god, just GT already. The picture of probably a tail something. And he's just probably like getting tired of him, probably not getting glow tail or something. It's cute, which got like a funny part with like a lot of these apple creatures. People like talking about what happened to cause if Roblox ever would shut down. Which, yeah, with like the amount of hot water Roblox is going through lately, like, apparently yesterday some players tried to do blackout, but apparently it failed, and then like, and like, if Roblox does get shut down or so, it means like, like this game, Heart Biles, Warden, and all like the Roblox games would be gone. And then like pretty much all of these games would have to like remake on like other game engines, probably like Unreal Engine or Unity or whatever game engine they use. So if Roblox does shut down, like, people would have to like talk about having this game like transferred over into something like into Unity or Unreal Engine. Like, we have Unity, like, but like Unreal Engine, that is a company owned by Epic Games or so, pretty much like Epic Games allows you to create your own games with their Unreal Engine, and some big games like use the engine, such as like Dead by Daylight, Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, Fortnite, and like many others too. Epic Games also has like many other things here that they made. People complain when they die there. Then massive arguments. Well, that game mods have to break it up. Which, yeah, like, game moderators, like, I think one I've seen some, like, they're also, like, to prevent arguing in chat and just break up arguments. It's my friend, too. I've been with this, friends with this game mod for, like, at least a year ever since like, before they even became a moderator, I, like, befriended up just so he could, like, trade for me to, like, trade, like, a Shimmer Cora to them. Like, a Shimmer Cora that I got, like, at, like, 3 a.m. on a Wednesday. Not even joking. It was, like, at 3, I was, like, 3 a.m., like, on a school day. Well, so, like, usually, like, one thing is, like, I struggle to, like, keep a consistent sleep schedule, especially during the summer. The anti-coffers can be mean, too, so to people, it's scary. Sonar Studio switching to Steam would be pretty cool. to like make in-game purchases real money, and I gotten them from update disconnects, but not from that because of that before. Yeah, but they would also have to like make in-game purchases cost real money since there's no conferencing. Yeah, but they would also have to like make in-game purchases cost real money and across all games. And since there's no conferencing like what Roblox has, the merch items with special things may have to have like special codes, like box codes in the box that I can redeem. And the only people who care move to hardcore. I think since High got an EA, I think there's a bit of drop in players at cost. It makes vending so much nicer. Fair enough. The question is if and with more. And there is more water and food. I've not really fully memorized the food/water locations as like I did in main realm. But I'll learn that later. It won't lag in hardcore. I blame pre-nerf grandmas. They did optimize the code. And like one thing is like if they add really good optimization updates to like where like a phone can run at like constant like high FPS or something, or like a 10-year-old system, then we'll pretty much have like more balance since like backwards flying like this would not mean having to dump like a couple grand on a new computer with like high-end CPUs, high-end RAM, high-end graphics card and stuff. I kind of feel like I might want to get a gaming PC soon. But one thing I'll most likely do is, like, once I do sustain a job for a good bit, I might probably, like, finance one for once I have, like, enough money in my bank account. Start, like, financing one, and I will be able to... Shoot, for me to gameplay... It usually smooth for small and mid hard, but big hardcore servers just make me 3 FPS every blue moon. Apparently heard there is a den buildable limit. And that's toxic too. See more coster than regular WoW. Health weight or bite weight for PvP. Depends on what species. Health weight or bite weight. It depends on what species, I'm just gonna say. Because depending on your species, you could have good builds or bad builds or something. Like for Golgoroth, like health weight, you can really do a good bit of health and stuff. Bite weight, that's like good on like... That's the only part I let myself be killed if I'm playing as a herbivore. Alright. Like before, it's 80%. It's for Umbraxi. Uh. I got a aquatic chat report. Only shrine exploiters there. Alright, after pretty much an hour, 5 minutes or so. Oh, so let me see if there's... There might also be some Harp Isle streamers I might see. See, hi. I'll check. There's like a lot of people playing Koth right now. Oh my. There's like a lot of them here too. Also, this why who's playing early access here. Okay. What they're doing here. Alright. Anyways, I hope you have a great day or night, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.